seems like I have technical difficulty a lot. I won't speculate, but let me start again. Good morning. My name is Myra Elaine, and unboxing is my game. And on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 3 to 3:30 in the afternoon, I publish an unboxing. On Wednesday at 5 p.m., Saturday at 8 a.m., Sunday at 8 a.m., and Sunday at 5 p.m. I usually do Bible readings. I didn't this past weekend, but when for some reason I'm unable to do a Bible reading, I will post a prior reading. I have done over 1,200 Bible readings. So if there's not a Bible reading posted to air that comes on, check my posts instead of my videos. And there you'll find a link to a related video of the series that I'm doing currently. So today, I'm wrapping a present. 40 years ago today, my brother got married. And let me bring it over. I got them this beautiful plate for him and my sister-in-law. So, and also, I put together an easel for them to put it on. So this is for them to put the plate on. I bought this, well, my neighbor bought this charm to put on the porch to remember my mom. But I was looking at this box, and I thought this box would be perfect. Oh, this talks about wedding anniversaries. 40th wedding anniversary is Ruby. So I think I'll just use this bag to put the plate in. I think the chart will be appreciated. And this really is kind of a perfect box for this. It's kind of like I'm doing, instead of doing an unboxing, I'm doing a boxing this morning. Okay. And cut this little part off here. I kind of started with a new audience this weekend, and that's fine. I'm reaching out in all directions. I don't understand people that have thousands and thousands of, no, there's a sticker in here. Thousands of supposed connections, and they have a live with 30 people in the room. That I don't understand, because where are all those other audiences? Of course, I'm not that big yet, so I don't know. Let's see. Cardinals appear. That's about the wind chimes. So, let me pull the rest of this out of here. See if I can set the easel in here. I probably don't need this part now. I just need to get the easel in here with the plate without damaging the plate. So I think think I can put it down here. Yeah, that works. And you know, hardly anything's moving in here. That's kind of headed over the plate. So I might need to put something here to block that from moving forward. So I'm like reboxing something I unboxed to distribute it out. Let me pull this down to get this in here. I know some people that do lives to show their packing skills. Okay, that's not going to move forward. That's wonderful. Okay, I think I can close this up now. There we go. Good morning, good morning. Is it Aligar? Aligar? Let me know if I'm pronouncing it right. I have 8 lurkers. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to, before I gift wrap this, I'm going to put these Blue Willow teacups over here. Oh no! We are crashing. But we're not burning. We're just crashing. Oh, those little ones are too big for this section. So I'll put a cup and I'll put an egg holder. Let's see what other we have in these other sections. Okay. If I put the candle inside the cup, there's room there. Okay. Here's another cup. I'll put this little cute rabbit owl down in there and keep turning. I guess I'll just take the plates and put them over here. I'm okay with grouping things over here as long as I don't block the view to the praying man. So let me go ahead, keep moving this over. Okay, here are my Yum Yum sauce trays. Guess I can move my Yum Yum sauce trays. Put that in the back. And still have a view of the praying man. And the Yum Yum sauce tray is not breakable. Okay. So 3 of the lurkers found better homes. Oh, thank God. I don't want them to get lost. I want everyone to be in their proper place. Okay. Now I got this beautiful vintage wrapping paper. Today, as far as auctions, I think I'm going to go to Angie's Oddities this afternoon. I think she starts at 4:30, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Angie does a video every week and tells everybody what she's doing every day, and I think that's so smart. Things change from week to week, what shows people are doing, and she does such a good job in letting people know where she's going to be. And I know one of the places that she's going to be this week is the Chooch of Glass got moved to this week because there are 5 Thursdays, so that it got changed out. So the Tooch of Glass on Tooch Man's channel, All Things Tooch, is this Thursday. And he usually has that 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock my time. Actually, his time too, because he's in Massachusetts. So he's also on Eastern time. So first thing I'm going to do is make sure that the overhang on this side and the overhang on this side are equal, and they are not. Let me go ahead and cut this back a little bit because the extra wrapping paper can be used to cover the ends. Oh, I know why I had it there. It's because of this rib underneath is right there where this comes up. Fold this down. It doesn't come to exactly halfway, so it might not do that on the other side too, but I think that's more equal. Let me see. Looking around for some tools. Not seeing tools, so this will all have to be eyeballed. Still looks like there's a little bit more on that side than this side. It's coming very close to being halfway, but it might not make it. So I'm going to use this crown sticker just to hold this in place while I bring this over. And I've cut this to where it's about halfway down the page. I went to Tommy's last night, Tommy to Pin the Hustle. That was a wonderful live. I let them know in the chat that Finger Hut is going out of business. And the last time you can order is, I believe, September 17th or 18th. But visit fingerhut.com before the 17th. And when you go there, it'll say 80% clearance. But the thing is, the clearance, all the items are under clearance now. If you go to each individual tab, it's not going to show anything because all of it is now listed under clearance. And I was going to get some things from them, but they're a company that has traditionally financed for people. And a lot of people enjoyed that, but now they're not financing anymore because they're closing, but they still wanted my credit information. And I thought, if you already had an account with them, that would be fine. But also, here I am, a new customer, coming for the clearance only. And the thing is, I don't want to give them my credit information because next month, after they're shut down, who's going to get all that financial information from Finger Hut? So, it wasn't worth to me just for one sale to give, the last four of my social and all that, because I just wasn't going to do that for, it was just for one shirt. I was saving $60 on that one shirt, but compared to Amazon prices, because it was a clearance price. But also, if that one shirt had a snag or something, I wouldn't have been able to return it. So all that added together to me was not worth doing the filling out the paperwork for my financials for one item. So I skipped it. I mean, I might look and see if that shirt's still there today, but to me, no, not worth it. Not doing it. I never did have an account with them. I always wanted to pay cash, and those in companies that used to be previous catalog companies, they their prices were at a premium, if you know what I mean. And now with the price increases we're having for whatever reason, I won't go into that. I think we all know that they just couldn't stay afloat. I think a lot of companies are going to go out of business. But when I was on Tommy's show last night, I was saying that they were talking about a small community Walmart. And he said him and his wife went in there and everything was on clearance. And, I put in the chat that a lot of Walmarts are closing. And, what was the guy's name? He had a co-host. It started with a D. Oh my gosh, I connected with him on IG. But he was saying, that would give more merchandise to the resellers, which it will. They'll go buy that stuff on clearance and resell it. And once something's in the United States, it doesn't matter where it was made. When it's here, it's here. And a premium doesn't have to be paid on it. So it's all good. You can buy it at discount. But right now, if you live in a small town and you live near Walmart, it could be closing. I saw videos of, and then one of the panelists mentioned this, and I had seen the same video. This woman saying, I had to drive 60 miles to get my groceries now because Walmart prices were so good, they ran all the mom and pops out of business years ago. And now with the small town Walmarts closing, those people don't have anything left. So they're going to have to drive to the next county to get groceries. It's really sad. People are going to suffer because of that. But, you know, I'm already purchasing vintage and used items to keep them out of landfill. So, I mean, except for grocery prices, pretty much any home decor or vintage wrapping paper or this plate that's in here was bought. It was, probably part of an estate sale. All of these things are readily available at decent prices. But if you want anything new or you want groceries, you can't go that route. If you want the latest electronics, good luck to you as far as the price you're going to pay. But it is time to check out the flea market. It is time to maybe go to an estate sale or buy from Whatnot or YouTube or, eBay. All of those platforms that have used items are still going to be there. They're going to be doing a little bit better in business. Now, eBay sellers are not happy with a lot of their circumstances a lot of times, and that's understandable. But I think they're going to be doing better business now that prices on new items have gone up. And the items that were in clearance already, well, that's the weird thing, is a lot of the items that are coming in that the higher prices are being paid for by the retailers, and this is probably why Walmart's downsizing, they're not going to be able to sell. So they get discounted, and they've paid more for them. So they're taking a bigger loss on those items. I do have enough fingernails to do this. This is a very odd shaped sticker. It's a botanical sticker. I love these. And this matches this paper really well too. I wonder, because when I go look at vertical lives, I'll flip up and I'll see that when I go to the next one, it's just clocking and there's a black screen. And I'll sit there for a minute, not more than a minute, mind you, and it continues to be a black screen. So I never see, what's going on. I never get to see. I mean, it doesn't even show the name of the person. So the audience doesn't even get a decision on whether to watch or not. So, okay, let me go back and line this up again. And put that sticker there. Okay, now let's fold the end.